Hello, everyone, and good morning, and welcome to a Sunday special edition of the Morning Roast. And of course, I am your host, Kino Subway, also known as Chris Evans. And you might be wondering where the intro is, and well, that's because my mighty man from the Great North, Mr. Simon, is not here. I don't know where he's at, but we're doing this solo.
Probably asleep. He doesn't have his coffee yet.
Yeah, probably. He's probably still in bed. But that's okay, because he's been replaced with McGee.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So much to live up to. No.
No pressure, but, it's all on you to make this stream good.
Exactly. No.
But the reason why we are doing a Sunday special is because we have a special guest, and that is Mr. Justin Dutton.
Hi, I'm
Hello,
special.
So for those out there, the reason why we are doing this is because Mr. Justin was not available on the weekdays. So every so often on a special occasion, we will do one of these like weekday specials for any guest who cannot fit into that Monday, Friday kind of bracket, as it were.
No, thank you for that.
Oh, no problem. I got to get more practice in on this live stream stuff, and hey, you're forcing me into doing this solo, so hey, it all works. All right, so today we're here to talk about Unstitched. So
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a pitch, Mr. Justin?
All right, so Unstitch is about bless you, I think. Was that a cough or a sneeze or both?
Went down the wrong hole there. Wrong tube.
Alright, so Unstitch is about the darkness and his minions wanting to break a little girl's nightlight and terrorize her dreams with fear. It's up to her new Teddy to try to protect both the light and the girl without becoming Unstitched himself.
Sweet. And this, so this is like a more kid-friendly book, would you say? Yeah.
Yep. It is, but the way I kind of put it is like imagine if you crossed Toy Story with Coraline. So it is all ages, but it's a darker all ages tale.
I feel like that is something that's been missing in a lot of these like kids books. Like I remember growing up, watching some of the movies and stuff with they had that darker element behind it that as a kid really excited you in a way because it felt spooky or this or that.
Yeah. Don Bluth is actually like a really big influence on me, and I mean Land Before Time and Secret of Nymph. Definitely
Secret of Nymph was good.
There were moments where like, oh, this is cute, and then other moments you're like, oh my god, this is a kids movie, right?
Oh my gosh, what was it? Never-Ending Story was one I remember as a kid watching. It being like the horse where he like goes into like the was it the darkness?
Yeah, there was the Swamp of Sadness.
Yeah, the Swamp of Sadness. I remember just being like, no.
The horse just gave up, and you're like,
so sad.
Who made therapy for kids in the movie?
Oh wow! I just realized, McGee, you are a perfect pick for today. We're talking about movies, and plus you're the other teddy bear.
The teddy bear squad.
Yeah.
We bears.
Exactly.
Every time I first seen Unstitched on Twitter, I was like, we need a Unstitched Goodnight crossover. Then maybe we could have a campaign for the crossover, and it's just each one has a plushie.
You never know.
I know someone to do plushie.
Yes,
I have
a guy.
I know a gal, really, but I have a plushie, man.
Yes, there it is. The big dreamer tier, yeah?
Yep.
That's with the plushie?
Yep.
Yeah.
You get you a plushie, both covers, Laura's cover, what you saw on the top, Jason Brubaker's cover, fold-out poster, and a mini print.
Wow, that is so cool looking. Okay. I better start from the top there. I got a little ahead of myself talking about that.
I mean, the plushie's cool, so it's understandable.
Oh, yeah, you got it. You want to show it there? I'll put you on the full
Yeah.
screen. Oh, that's so cool.
So this is our Boogeyman character. As Crystal McGee says, he's kind of like Leatherface.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So he's the way I kind of pictured him is he's like he's almost like Venom, but as a teddy bear. So he's bigger and meaner, and he's also sort of like Darth Vader. He's the enforcer for the darkness. So if there's a teddy protecting a kid, and like small fry minions like bed bugs aren't good enough, then he's sent out to dispatch them. And when he unstitches a teddy, he then wears like the teddy on his back as like a pelt.
Oh, wow. It's like war trophies or something.
Yes.
Poor teddy
Ooh.
bears.
That is savage.
And those big yellow eyes glow in the dark too, which is so
That
cool.
is cool. You're gonna have to get your contact, your source there to put her to work and get some more done.
Oh yeah. I mean, the glow in the dark eyes are cool until you're like, hey, I'm like thirsty in the middle of the night and all the lights off and you just see like two glowing eyes and you're like, yo, what is? Okay, yeah, I forgot, that's the plushie.
That might accidentally scare you a couple of times too. Whoa.
It has, because there was one time I just left it on like the living room table, so I was like,
Oh wow.
oh god, there's a demon kid in the living room. Screw it, I'm getting this glass of milk. If I die, I die.
Jeez.
I don't care. I'm really thirsty. All right, so we've got 48 pages.
Yep, and the art is all completely done as well.
Oh, awesome! So it'll be pretty well good to go then when by the time this ends. That's great. Oh, that is always glad to hear. All right, so single copy is $25, 48 pages. Oh, you got some variants.
Yep, we have Jason Brubaker who did a cover. And I mean, he's really big on like the indie scene, especially crowdfunding. With his Sethra series, like I think he was the first person to ever make 6 figures on a comic book in crowdfunding, like back when Kickstarter first started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was like on my top 3 list. Like these are my dream list, but I doubt I'll ever get them. And surprisingly, when I emailed him, he emailed me back that afternoon. I was like, holy crap, you weren't supposed to actually do that?
Oh, I can understand that. That's like a Soul says something here. Chris, fix your what's wrong with my hair? Sorry, Soul. Sorry, am I pretty now?
You're absolutely radiant, Chris. Absolutely radiant.
But I'm sorry. I gotta.
You know what? I think I know what she's talking about. You have like this one hair like streaming across the forehead.
It's the fan. It's the fan. I gotta make the chat happy.
Now you're gonna think about that the whole stream.
Making people subconscious.
Exactly.
That's why I wear a hat.
Okay. There.
If I do have bad hair issues, it's covered.
Gotta make the chat happy over there. All right. Gosh dang it, so now I'm off track. Okay, I'm going to do the chat here. Of course,
derailed the whole show, man.
Dang it. Yodam Darkstar says, hail all, hail Yodam. We will have the guest you recommended on tomorrow, Yodam. So. Okay, what's Soul here say? He says, I didn't have any expectation of professionalism this time and still was disappointed. Not that I don't need the countdown in the beginning like Red Valkyrie, but geez.
Oh.
Dang on. What do you want from me, Soul?
It cuts deep, man. Whoa.
He's hard.
Soul wants your soul.
So apparently I need to do some sort of countdown. Okay, gotcha. He says, happy Sunday, Chris, McGee, Yodam, and Justin.
Happy Sunday.
He was nice enough to put the link. Awesome.
Awesome.
Shane. Hey, Shane.
You know what? A top hat would make you look very dapper.
I have one or two, and then I also have a couple bowler hats as well.
It's nothing like a good bowler hat.
I only have a cowboy hat. It was my
Look at you, the man with many hats.
yeah. Weirdly enough, I don't really wear hats.
Like Chris would really do well in like a period piece.
I could see that.
That's true. I do like to wear fancy suits and such. Hey, Aaron. Aaron won't come in here because he's a bum. All right. Anyway, back to the wait. Oh,
Unstitch.
Yeah.
Jason Brubaker cover is what we were talking about last.
yes. Thank you.
There we go.
Now, yeah, I don't know Jason Brubaker, but that cover certainly looks quite.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta love the darkness.
Oh, well, wow, he's busy. Miss McGee, what's the update on the good night?
Hey, so stuff is getting packed. Some stuff is going out. Yeah,
Yeah, I've been waiting
pretty
so
cool.
long.
I know.
As that old
So,
lady on
yeah,
Titanic was
excited to see
"They're like
pictures and
80
stuff. Very excited.
I have my finger on the mute button Casey box again, but my cousin just put up the driveway, so he was like, look, there's a car. Yeah, we
I'm
know.
surprised it wasn't a squirrel.
Oh,
No, disappointed.
it happens.
No, just someone coming up the driveway.
Oh, my mother and my niece over on my other side of my duplex here, they got a cat now. They got another cat. I think they named it Luna. It's a little girl kitten. That thing is, it looks like big old eyes, and its ears are all big and standing up. And, our other female cat, Mocha, she does not like it. She is pissing at it every time it comes around. But yes, this Jason Brubaker cover does look quite good.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, I showed him the concept art.
Mm-hmm.
When I first emailed him, I was like, "Hey, I was wondering if you could do a variant. Here's some concept art for it." And he loved the concept art, and he was like, tell me the story." And I was like, "Okay." And I gave him the pitch, and he was like, "All right, I'm in. I've never done a variant cover before because he's only done like covers for himself." And he was like, "I love the story, and I like the art style. So if you could, if you have any pages to send," and I sent him, I think maybe the first 18 pages. And then that was it. Like, I never gave him any instructions or anything. And he just kind of went crazy and was like, "Here you go." And I was like, "Oh my God."
oh, looky who showed up.
Like,
What's up?
Finally.
so,
Oh, the sleepy baby get his nap in?
Yeah, I did. I just
Chris has
woke
been
up.
suffering
I've been
without his
struggling.
co-host.
Hmm?
I've been over here practically having a panic attack.
we've been treading water without you.
You were having a panic attack?
No, I don't think it was that bad. But
So what's the shitty type of coffee you're drinking today?
hey, I have a cake machine now. I have my own machine, and it is what is it? Folger's Morning Cafe or something was the thing. Was
Oh,
the
it's
cake
I
French?
box.
don't like K-cups.
So it's French?
They suck.
I don't know.
Say it again. Cafe.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
So you're actually drinking real coffee. So how do you feel?
I feel fine, Sam.
Are you awake? Because you seem pretty prime. Usually you're half dead.
Well, I have to be awake today because someone wasn't here to back me up.
It's not like you confirmed me there was going to be a show today.
I confirmed it with you.
Yeah, when?
I don't remember.
This escalated quickly. Whoa.
Did I switch it? Did I switch it around? I come in, I get like berated.
Oh, you're gonna keep getting berated.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going, Mickey? And how's it going, Dutton?
I'm doing well, Sam. Hope you are too, man.
I'm doing great. I just got a few mailers left to mail, and I'm done fulfilling.
Nice, congrats.
Ooh, congrats, man. Nice.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
I'm still in the middle of all that stuff, so fun.
It's a pain in the ass, right? Like I was
Yeah.
not expecting. Like I was telling people, like I've been doing comics, I've printed before, I've sold
Uh-huh.
comics, I've shipped 1, 2,
Dude,
3
it's
shit.
every step there's something new, and it's just like, wow.
I managed to get a business account. I do everything. I get with like a pure. I think it's UPS, but we have like something called Purelator here. So
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, everything's settled, right? I'm like,
Nope.
pick up on Thursday. Okay, they call me. There's no pickup in your area because of the COVID. I'm like, oh, okay,
What?
you have to go to the
How does
drop-off
that
zone.
affect? What? Why?
So I'm
That's
going
so
to the drop-off
dumb.
zone. Okay, so I go there, prepare for
Mhm.
the boxes, and then I'm like, okay, let's do all the individual mailers. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and after we're done, me and my bro, we're done about maybe like 10 of them.
Mhm.
We read in the small print. We do not do PO boxes. Home address only. And I'm like,
Aw.
oh no, how
Ooh.
am I supposed to do that? Because not everybody puts PO box.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that another way.
Dude. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like quite a few. It's PO boxes. So then that's the thing.
So some of the private mail have issue with PO boxes, so you have to go with the regular mail.
Mhm.
And, no savings.
Everyone is happy to see you, Sam.
Well, good morning. Well, thank you.
They're happy you're here to bail me out. And DJD's here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, yesterday
Hey.
we were on Discord. We watched the entire 4th season of Rick and Morty.
I think I was
Rick
watching
and Morty. No.
that show.
You know what? So I like Rick and Morty, but I don't like the fact that the art style is being used like everywhere.
Do what?
There's like a new Star
Well,
Trek
that's
show.
kind of like
animated.
all American
Yeah.
animation a lot of the time.
Oh, there's one thing was popular. Let's all do that style
Yeah.
now.
It seems like Western animation in general for a while now has had that kind of simple style, like adult animation anyway.
Oh, you mean you're
Mhm.
talking about the animated? Oh, yeah. I wasn't a big fan of it, but it's
Like
the
you don't
story,
get
dude. And
stuff like Boondocks anymore. That type of style for an adult animated
Mm.
film or series.
True, but it is fucking funny.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Final Space? That's another one
I
that's pretty
did.
good. I love that one.
Yeah, because that guy used to be on YouTube, and then
Mhm.
he was doing the little animated shorts with that, and then he got noticed, and
Yep.
yeah, now it's a series. Pretty cool.
Ooh, yeah.
He totally butchered that.
Stéphanie
Oh.
René. There you go. Stéphanie René.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's that person that said hello, hello.
Hello. I'm trying to help Stephanie, right? Is that right?
So does that mean that since I start Stephanie, Stephanie,
Okay.
since you started the show without me, I'm guessing there was no good morning song, right? So you
No,
pretty
there
much.
wasn't.
No.
So
No.
that's why everybody's
Yeah.
grumpy.
Yeah. He just kind of went, "Hey, it's me. This is the show. I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah. Do what I
Sam's
want.
not here, so there's no video."
That's right. Yeah. This is what happened.
When even the guest is roasting you, no.
This is why it's called a morning rose. It's a free for all.
I guess so. Well,
I do what I want. You don't like it. but yeah, I'm trying to help Stephanie with his Indiegogo and with getting on streams because he says he can only speak Portuguese.
Okay.
And he's having that similar problem to what is that guy's name? What is that book called? Crux or something? It's
He's having the same issue that the Brazilian. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
yeah, he's from Brazil, so he can't like host a campaign or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Stefani, and dude had a killer campaign.
Yeah, like that looks really good. Like it looks really good, and I want to try to help him with it. And I'm trying to also I'm also trying to help him get into streams. I'm gonna try to contact. I don't know if Shay contacted Rob Morte yet, but I'm gonna. I'll go ahead and message him because they said he speaks Portuguese.
Yeah. He's Portuguese, and usually Portuguese can also understand each other with the Spanish. Usually, it's a similar little things. You could get him in touch with Carla and John.
Okay. Yeah, because I'd love to see him. See him on streams and hear more about his project and everything.
I mean, I know the guy who does Colton Crux, Matt Cross is like kind of hosting his campaign.
Yeah,
he's gonna do the fulfillment and stuff. And Matt's a really good dude. I think Matt also has gone on like as like almost like a designated guest. Has gone on live streams for him as well to talk about his book because of
Oh, that's pretty cool.
barriers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I know when it was posted on Twitter, that's what I had said that he could get someone to kind of host it for him.
I would absolutely do it because I think I was one of the first people to kind of like notice his stuff on like Twitter, and I was like, oh my god, this shit looks dope. Everyone needs to look at it.
I just feel like with something like that, you really need someone you can trust, though, right? Because couldn't they do some shady stuff with it?
Yeah, that is true. I mean,
they could.
You need somebody you can trust because that person needs to have access to your account. So that means that person has access to all your banking info, your backers. And the reason why he can't do it is because his bank is not recognizable, and his country probably because it's like Kickstarter opened Kickstarter to Canada in 2012.
Oh, that recent?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I know there's another dude in like Japan, like Indiegogo is not available in Japan either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there's a dude CG Japan's like, I have a project, I want to do it, but I know like CG doesn't do Kickstarter.
I think it might also be part of the reason why they, we have problems sometimes backing other projects because they're international. Like, sometimes Indiegogo comes out as scam or spam or...
Yeah, I currently cannot back anything outside the U.S. My bank will not allow it.
That's weird.
Like, nope.
Well, that's going to be fun when I launch my next
not
campaign
even
next
Canada?
month. Yeah, I don't even think Canada. Like, it's
what kind of bank do you have? That's crazy.
Yeah, it started when this whole virus stuff started. They started doing that.
Oh,
because like I could like
that's odd, man.
The first Terra Olympus that SK did, I was able to back it, no problems. But this second one, I couldn't do it. It would not let me.
Well, the question is, have you tried the loophole of like going to Walmart and buying like the gift card, credit card thing? And then using that.
Oh no, I didn't even.
Yeah. Oh.
Does it work?
This is it should. See, I'm trying to get you like a future sale. So.
I know Sim. I'm gonna need a bigger gift card.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, him. He just has to really like wire me the money. Hey, dude, you're due for your payment, by the way.
What?
Yo, that shakedown on live stream.
Oh, we agreed. 250. we agreed before $250 a show. Where's my payment?
Get out! What do you think this is? You better get. You're gonna have to get me more subs for that kind of money.
Working on it. Working on it.
Stephanie says Portugal/Brazil equals same language.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, Soul says gays communities. Johnny Cage speaks Portuguese too. Oh, okay.
That's sweet.
And Soul says, yeah, everything just stumbled in a way. Oh, shut up, Soul. Gosh dang it. Fine, I'll try to. I will do the intro next time. The next time.
Yes, the intro is very important.
Yeah. You cannot start a show without properly saying good morning. Not just a stressful, like little nervous wreck saying morning. It's not the same as a pretty woman and guy is saying good morning.
Exactly.
Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
Yeah, Chris, let your pretty woman Sim here say good morning. God.
Yeah, god damn it.
Well,
I do have long hair now, so acknowledge.
Yeah.
Witness me.
I had McGee. I think I was covered.
I love how very derailed the stream has gone.
It's been quite the journey.
Soul says, Chris, how much milk and sugar is in that coffee? I did put milk in this coffee today.
A fun journey, Crystal?
He's not going to answer that.
Damn it.
Well, Soul, there is some milk in this coffee. When I did my crowdfunding criticism, what was it, Friday? I did not put any milk or sugar in it, and it was rough. It tasted terrible. So there is some milk in this one.
Make you just laugh.
Yeah. You ran her off, Sim. Good job. Oh, Rotten Glory. Hello, sir. Red Gaze. Okay, so gays community. He heard people talking about the gays community. Chris,
so now that my job is done, I'm leaving. Oh.
All right. No, it has not been an hour.
Don't get
it's
unstitched.
Almost 30 minutes though.
No, don't get unstitched.
Look at that.
You get paid by the hour, Sam. No breaks. Get back to work.
See, I prepare and I've worked in a nice little segue.
And then this is
and
how
he
you're
ignores
treated.
it.
Yeah, I do.
This is how I get treated.
Poor guy.
I do my job as host so well.
When you're despised by all.
Are you a host? At this point, are you really a host or just a plain roast?
Whatever works.
But like it's back in like middle school. Oh, someone said an insult.
Exactly.
Does it show that me and Chris are actually good friends?
Yeah.
Really? Well,
if you want to say that.
Okay, then. That's called Johnny B, you little dick. I'm calling your mom right now. See how you're gonna see about that.
Why are you?
Right? See that change, right? See how he stuttered now?
Speaking of calling my mom, yeah, I'm going to take advantage.
I'm going to call your mom.
I'm going to take advantage of that segue. So I got a message from Ace because I'm going to be in his book.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Sweens is drawing it, and so he sent me pictures. And so I told him I'm going to have to show Mom and see what she thinks of the notes.
Did he tell you to go fuck yourself? Hey, we all remember the adventure with Aaron.
Of course. That's probably why he won't come in.
Because if you nobody can appear in this book ever again. Okay, not
boy.
because of you, because of your mom.
He needs to be a good creator and take criticism.
Agreed.
Sim, what's that say?
Hmm?
What's that say, Sim?
That was in a sequel.
What?
That's what it means. Send it upon suite. It's not a sequel. It was not a sequel.
Okay.
I don't know what it's referring to.
Moving on. So
Look, we have 30 pages on Unstitch. It's very nice art. It's done by my artist Laura Vimbasambati. It's pretty dope.
As you witness
you should buy it.
As you witness our co-host getting Unstitch, go check out the book.
Give me monies, please. It'd be nice.
Give him
the monies.
All the art is done. We have 2 covers. Laura Vimbasambati, who's the interior artist, did the top of the main cover, because my personal belief is whoever does the art on the inside should do the main cover, so you don't feel like you're getting bamboozled, because I hate that as a local comic shop. You're like, oh man, this cover is really great. And then you go, oh, the interior art is pure garbage. I got something.
They do a lot of that with the modern books now, don't they? Where they have this like really fancy cover or something.
Oh, the Marvel and like Dynamite books, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, did you see the worst one? The shitty This Is Wednesday?
No.
It's just a fucking cover with nothing.
Oh,
the title and
wait, what? Wait a second.
check it out,
So it's
Crystal.
just blank?
It's just blank, and it says...
What's this called again?
Coming out Wednesday.
Coming out Wednesday.
Yeah, they are
terrible.
terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared.
It was a very buy-in thing.
All the fucking LCS thought that it was one of those... Remember when they used to do the surprise covers?
Yeah.
And everybody, you're going to need to order a lot of these. And they just send them all this shit.
Looked awful.
They just
I don't think any store actually bought any of them.
Yeah, like
some of the stores did. A lot of the stores did. That's the problem. There was a guy that bought a whole bunch of them.
They got bamboozled.
And there's no return.
Yeah, like the
wow.
It was Marvel trying to do a dig on DC, because DC comics come out on Tuesday, and
Marvel
was like, nah, Wednesdays.
Marvel and Dynamite team tagging to screw all the
to put out like the best looking cover and the worst interiors. Yeah,
dude, they even used a regular font.
Nice. They were just like simple, like plain cover with maybe the logo, and then said Wednesday.
Dude, they use a shitty fucking free font that you guess with Photoshop. I think it's Impact.
Oh no, don't.
Yeah,
don't.
I think it's Impact. They didn't even pay a fucking guy. Google
Impact.
it.
No, dude, no.
And I'm not kidding. It says coming out on Wednesday, and it's Impact. It's really fucking simple out of Photoshop.
Oh
yeah, it was bad.
And the price of the book did not go down.
Mm-hmm.
They saved on the cover art. They saved on the lettering.
Well, I would think that you would going that cheap. That's
I did ask my local comic shop about it. He laughed. He was like, "Oh God, it was so dumb." But they also, they're a small shop, so they don't do a lot of variants. Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
Boom,
That's Impact.
on sale Wednesday.
That is.
I can't.
It's the title logo,
symbol
of the book, and then just on sale Wednesday. Like,
dude, that's a simple Photoshop fucking free font called Impact.
Dude, that's like when people pull out Microsoft Paint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like CB Tobolsky was so proud of it too. He was like,
So they did that for Spider-Man, all their titles of the month.
Yeah, what blows my mind about this? What blew my mind when I heard what was it? I think Indie Vault was talking about it. Was when this on sale Wednesday was actually part of the cover. Like I thought that was just like an on sale Wednesday, and then it's when the cover actually gets there, it's not on
cover. Like
and it was actually on there.
Yeah, the on sale Wednesday apparently is actually part of the cover. I was like,
no,
the on sale. That's the cover. That's
the whole thing is the actual cover.
Yeah, this was them going. This is gonna show DC.
It's not gonna show no one. It's showing people you don't give a fuck and you just want their goddamn monies.
No, it's showing DC is probably actually leading the industry on actually doing new innovative stuff.
If you want to compare Marvel to DC,
yeah,
DC,
I mean,
DC have been owning it for years, dude. On the fact of how they treat their artists, their creator, how they pay their royalties. They've been way better than fucking Marvel for years. Marvel is just like the McDonald's. It's you're going there for the fast food service, and that's what you get.
This guy's made by an intern.
This is McDonald's spitting in your hamburger.
By an intern. Yeah.
This is literally.
But like, I feel like most interns could do better than that. So this is just like.
At least an intern that reads comics.
How can we get a cover out for free?
Come on, at least put the Comic Sans would have been way better than fucking Impact.
Yeah, it's really bad. But you know what though? Not everything has been great with DC either. Because you had like Tom King trying to take swipes at Jay Lee.
No, that was sad. Dude.
Yeah, but it's not Tom King.
It was.
Tom King is Tom King.
And then what I saw was there's like this screenshot that somebody posted that he contacted him after, like dragging him online.
Yeah,
and I was like, wait a second, wasn't this guy like in the CIA? Like he doesn't know that you should take it behind closed doors first,
I mean,
and then make it public if you want. Like,
well, that's how
you know what the worst thing is?
Two-faced, dude.
Even worse is like today on like Instagram. Jay Lee Art said 2 weeks ago him and his wife took their dog Loki to see a specialist, and like the dog passed away from complications. So you know he avoids the internet like the plague for the most part. And he's like, just to be clear, I'm not part of any group. You know, they like never really make it through the beach.
It's not just that. It's like, you know who Jay Lee is.
Yeah, like they were gonna spread the ashes at the San Diego beach. Never able to make it out there because random strangers were like hating on him and shit.
They're attacking.
And, you know, he was getting attacked on like Instagram.
They're attacking Jim Lee's cousin.
They're isolating.
No, are you serious?
Yes, that's the thing that people don't know.
That's his cousin.
It's Jim Lee's cousin.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. Jay Lee's cousin basically runs his Instagram because you know Jay Lee just doesn't do the internet. He's like, I avoid all social media, and like Jay Lee's cousin was like, "Yo, I'm writing this angry. It's like irresponsible tweets are not harmless. They don't just go away, and they have consequences. You know, they try to take away your job, life, and memories, and you know, kind of ruin him.
Dude, they were trying to drag like a different group of people. We're trying to drag Ray Park on.
So the best thing was Tom King was like, "Oh, it's all good." Jay Lee was like, "So no, what? Not all good."
Well,
and he's like, "This isn't the start of a conversation." He's like, "This is the end of one." Like he's like, "Don't drag me into your crap."
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to get the man when he's down, when he's at his lowest. You know, Tom King had no intention of actually trying to discuss anything with this
Obviously guy. Not, or he would have done it behind closed doors.
They want to destroy him, emotionally and drag him down and bring him to heel, so to speak.
Like Maggie said it before, but did you guys see the fucking Ray Park thing?
Yeah, I did.
Somebody did a fucking make it look like it was him. Okay, so everybody thought it was Ray Park getting his dick sucked up by his wife. Man. It was hacked, and it's not even them. Okay, it was somebody.
Dude, his wife somebody that commented on like her Instagram or whatever, and it's she's like, "Guys, this is like faked, and it's just impacting the family and stuff." And I'm like,
not just that, dude. They have kids. The fucking guard.
But it's like not only did they fake that video, it's like they also did some separate thing where it was like his kids saying that he did all this awful stuff to him, and it's not true.
Yeah.
So that's just damaging to anybody's career, because then you have people like Comic Tropes and stuff on Twitter saying that Ray Park's not going to get work anymore. And it's like nobody's looking for the actual facts or waiting for them to come out.
It's
they're trying to cancel him for a fucking while, dude.
Yeah.
You know what kills me? It feels like none of these people read the Crucible in high school.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the comic pros feel like it's the Crucible. Like, we don't like him. He did this. No, I didn't. Where did you get this from?
Like they don't even ask anymore. It's like what?
It's just.
But then the crazy thing is, like, there's some people who they're like, oh, well, we knew about Eric Esquivel's prior history at Comic Cons, but we just thought he stopped. What is that? What is that kind of answer? Like, oh, he's very touchy, but we just kind of thought he stopped. So that's why we hired. What?
That's so dumb.
Yeah, or they'll go, oh, someone did this. Oh, I've known for years. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Then that makes you complicit. What are you doing?
But the people who are like complicit, they're like, oh no, we're still working though, because now we're dragging him under the bus. Like, no, you should be under there with him.
Fake. That makes you fake if you're worried about it now.
Yeah.
Coming out when it's safe.
Yeah.
Like, if you knew about it, then you should also be dragged under the bus, is how I feel. It's like you enabled it. Like, you could have stopped it. You didn't. Other people suffered.
Yeah.
And now you're like, I'm a hero now that I'm speaking up. That I was silent because I've advanced my career now.
Yeah, like people like that, it shows how fake they are and how little they truly care if they're not gonna say anything about it. I mean, it's one thing if the person who's involved in that incident doesn't want to come out, but if there's people around them that saw it, then they should definitely do something about it. And that's just like,
trauma is can be a very traumatic experience, and if it happened to you, you might not want to say anything because you're just processing it or whatever. But if you're
but the people around you that are seeing stuff need to step up.
I'll say something, and I haven't talked about this much before, but a few years back there was a mass flagging at the DYP here on me. Supposedly I was beating my kids out of nowhere, and and they came at me.
Wow.
It didn't stick. It did not stick because my kids are like, dude, the worst thing my dad does to us is a fucking little slap behind the fucking head. Like, okay, we wrestle with, but I mean, like, usually if I'm pissed, dude, it's a slap behind the fucking head, and my kids know it. Like, I'm coming at them and they put their head down.
That's like stuff grandmas do.
Like a little Italian tap, like not a big fucking slap, but that little, hey!
The little tap,
yeah.
I mean, my grandma would be like, yo, go outside and get a Switch. That's not fun because they had to be a certain size or you had to get another one.
That's what my dad would say, stories like that. Yeah. Wow.
And I remember after the first time that happened, right? Like there's a second time I went to school, like the principal called me and goes, dude, that should happen again. What the fuck do you do? Like, I do comics. She goes, Will's getting crazy. I know.
Yep.
Yeah, my dad, he would always do. It was with him. It was he's going out and cutting a hickory, as he called it. He'd go out and get one of those little. Ooh, ouch! Man, that hurt.
Obviously, the world's full of nightmares and dreams are worth protecting. Buy Unstitch.
Yep.
Ooh, nice segue.
Yeah.
Dude, that one was great. Yeah.
Ooh.
We keep doing those to fucking Chris today.
Yeah.
Look, we got a Dreamer 55. You get both covers, poster, and mini print.
Okay, refresh Chris to see if you at least got him a backer. At least.
Just what?
Oh, fuck! I'm done. Leaving.
Womp.
So who did the? Oh, here we go. Caleb.
So that poster is actually done by one of my buddies from college. Caleb. He's a graphic designer, and this actually will be the back cover as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he did it as like fan art, and I was like, that looks dope. I'm gonna buy this from you.
Yeah,
Can I buy it from you?
$15. Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
$15, little man. But come done.
And because I recently added a digital tier, all physical tier backers will also get a digital copy for free.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, then you got your Laura Rima.
I like the big Powerpuff Girl type of eyes.
Oh, there you go. Maybe you can get on Carla's Powerpuff Girl stream.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can get the Laura Rima Zombati.
Vimba Sambati.
Rima what?
Vimba Sambati.
Rima Zombati.
On like Facebook, I had to have her send like an audio clip of her saying her last name, and I had to play that thing for like 20 minutes straight. It's only a 9-second video, so you can imagine how many times I had to listen to it.
Here we go. Soul says, I like how intense the little girl's eyes are drawn.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this page is so cool. All the eyes creeping in and all on her while she's sleeping in bed. Ooh, spooky. And of course, $25 can get you the Jason Brubaker cover.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to.
Isn't that Jason Brubaker guy the guy from Unstitch? No, what's the name of the?
Yes, he is the guy from Unstitch.
No, not Unstitch. Rewind, wasn't it?
Remind. Yep. He's done
the guy,
Remind.
Right?
Yeah, he's done Remind, which was like his first series.
Mm-hmm.
Sithra, which just ended last year at like 7 books. And like those are hardcover, each one being like 90 to 150 pages or something like that.
Yeah, like, he was one of the guys to do like to pull Brian Pulido on the Kickstarter.
Yeah. He was like the first dude that kind of made it 6 figures on comics, and I think he was the one who kind of attracted Brian Pulido, going, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Was he there before Pulido?
Yeah, Brubaker was the first dude to make 6 figures on Kickstarter when like Kickstarter kind of started out.
Whoa. And what was his book that got him to 6?
Remind.
It was Remind.
Okay.
Volume 1.
Yep.
And then we have a retail bundle, which is really awesome. It's only for the US, but it's 6 books, 3 of each cover, 6 mini prints. This will be bag and board, and I'm offering buyback. So it's all reward. I mean, no risk for a retail shop. So if you can't sell the book, I'll buy it back. It's at a discounted price. And because I'm in North Carolina, if your shop is in North Carolina, Virginia, or South Carolina, so going up 1 state, down 1 state, I will go to your shop on like a weekend or whatever to help like sell this book.
That's a pretty dang good deal.
Yeah.
If I owned a store, I'd get it. I really like this.
Why'd you keep me out,
lady's art? Because you won't shut the hell up.
And then we have a hospital bundle, which is 6 books of Law's cover, and all profits will also go to the hospital as well. And it's like, St. Jude's Charity or Ronald McDonald's House.
Yeah, see, that is something I've thought about doing something like that, where I would buy some copies of these more children-oriented books like this, or Pillow Man and Blanket Boy, and maybe taking it down to the coffee shop. They've got like a little spot for free books that people can come in and read and put them in there, or something like that. So I like that. I like the donations that you can get in children.
Blanket Boy and Pillow. Blanket Boy and Pillow Man, fellow North Carolina creator right there. And then we have the Big Dreamer tier, which is our last tier because the original art for the poster was sold out. But this is everything in the Dreamer tier, so you get 2 copies of the book, 1 of each cover, fold-out poster, mini print, and the limited edition bear.
Oh man! If only I had the money.
And we got 4 left.
If I had the money to drop on that, I want that plushie.
Save up. Still got like 23 days. You got time.
No. He has to put. He has to put 5,000 aside to finance my next book.
Ooh. Really?
I'm just asking for about like 150 in shipping. You asking 5 G's.
If I'm dropping like 5 G's, like every character except for the main character has to be me just running around.
It's called the Chris cut.
Just the planet of Chris.
Like the
You've heard of crisscross? This is the Chris.
Oh no. The puns. No.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, it's morning for me, and I haven't had my coffee yet.
Soul says it's funny that someone who doesn't need to offers buyback, while some companies who ... But that's a whole other story.
Yeah. I mean, that's just me going, hey, I believe in my book, so if a shop does order it, I believe it is going to sell. And if not, then I'll just buy it back. So
people keep in mind that one of the biggest problems is that people take advantage of such things sometimes. Yeah. Like in the big time, and that's one of the things that happened. That's how Diamond was able to buy all competition, because they were offering buybacks, but then people were taking way too advantage of it, like ordering a whole bunch of things, thinking they're gonna sell it, and not returning a whole bunch. And when you do those returns, usually they're not resellable, right?
Yeah, I mean,
so there's a lot of those companies that went
on like a large type thing like that.
Yeah,
then, I mean. I would put a limit on it, like offer buyback up to X amount of issues.
Yeah,
you would have to regulate it somehow, otherwise it could be
That way you don't have like what was it? Like one shop try to order like 300 issues of the new Warriors because it was like it's gonna be so bad.
Oh
it's gonna be a collector's item.
Yeah, and then return 299.
Uh-huh.
But the book hasn't even came out and has not been talked about.
Wait, it hasn't come out yet?
Nope. Like they did the trailer.
Well, they keep pushing
right when that COVID thing started, and the shop shut down. And
dude, I'm starting to think that they're just throwing shit around to provoke.
Cancel it.
I think they've swept it under the rug in cancellation.
It's probably for the best,
Yeah,
that could have just
been a bad idea to begin with.
It was Safe Space, the hero of today.
That could have just been a gimmick, right? Like just a thing just to get attention and people talking about the Marvel and stuff.
Hey, you SJWs, those are not the superheroes you want. Those are the superheroes you deserve. Safe Space.
Internet gas.
It was so dumb that they actually went with Safe Space for the name. Because even the types that would be interested in that type of thing will be upset by it.
Yeah, well,
because it's so on the nose.
Well, now they're gonna have.
They thought they were getting made fun of.
Yeah,
now they're gonna have.
It was so bad.
It
was so bad. Joe Rogan talked about it on his podcast, and
I saw that.
And now they're gonna have to save face.
And he was so confused by it. He's.
I'm like, yo, Joe Rogan's a normie. Don't have him
roasting you on his show. Yeah.
Do you remember when on one of the show there was one of his friends that started talking about Comicsgate?
Yeah.
And dude, I'm one of the guys that was sending messages through Joe. Like I don't know him personally, right? But he there's a website that you could an email you can send for subjects.
Oh, ideas.
Yeah, ideas for subjects and stuff. And I'm like, Comicsgate. Comicsgate. You need to fucking cover Comicsgate.
Well, I mean, he was supposed to have Richard Meyer, but Richard Meyer was moving.
He canceled.
Time.
What a
fuck.
He was. No, he canceled.
Yeah.
Like what a dick.
Wait a second, he canceled.
Yeah.
He went on that other one back.
Well, he canceled because he said he was moving, but also Comedy Central, the Jim Jeffrey show.
He went to do the Jim Jeffrey show instead. That's the thing.
Yeah, the Joe Rogan podcast would have been the smarter choice.
Yeah.
Jim
Dude, it's like, hey,
well, I mean, if you've seen Jim Jeffries' show,
and
you
Joe
know
Rogan.
that he's gonna pull stuff like that because he already had a trail of people like he's misrepresenting and cutting.
Oh yeah. There was one dude. I think last year. He had his phone out. And he recorded like the actual thing. And you know, he said Jim Jeffries like, all right, we're signing a contract. You can't misedit or misrepresent anything I say. And obviously,
Did he still do it? Did he still do it?
Yeah, there's a guy that recorded everything with his phone.
And the dude straight up was like, here's the actual video. And then here's Jim Jeffries making these really messed up jokes of like, here's a drawing of Muhammad.
Yeah, it was a setup. It's a setup.
Yeah. And Jim Jeffries even says it. So he's like, I never look bad on these things. They always make me look good.
And you know, I'm pretty. And according to what I heard, it's like, you know, the decision of Zach was, well, you know, you have a YouTuber and you have a guy that's actually famous, like on TV and stuff. So that was his reasoning. I'm like,
but
well, you know, if you would have went to Joe Rogan,
I mean, it's not his fault, but you have to be careful.
Yeah.
With any type of thing like this when it involves like news
Mickey,
and
you
promotion.
Said it doesn't take
because
that long to
there's
check
certain
that.
types that are sneaky, man.
Like
you gotta watch out for them.
Jeffries, it takes 5 seconds to find out that Jeffries is not legit.
He's like snarky and a jerk. Yeah.
I mean, I like his stand-up. Don't get me wrong. Like I am a fan of his stand-up comedy.
Yep, I liked it a lot.
Like his show though, I'm just like,
but he just seems like bitter now. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, his show.
He got me too'd a lot by his wife and other people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Didn't know that.
Yeah. He cheated on his wife. She left him.
Ooh.
Well, no.
That's she didn't like the fact that she kept making jokes of her. And
his kids. So then he cheated on her and made jokes about her. Wow, dude, that's brutal.
That's the entire story there.
I think Maya should have definitely wanted Joe Rogan. Because I mean, his podcast, he's he's just like, I'm Joe Rogan. Let's smoke weed, drink scotch, and let's talk about whatever you're good at.
Zach isn't even careful in his choice of hairdresser. That's true. That was not a good idea.
Didn't he like use Supercuts or something?
Yeah, it was a Walmart thing.
Yeah.
But it's like there's so many barbers and it's not usually that expensive. So.
He went as cheap as he can.
And he chooses a cheap
Like there's probably a difference of a couple of dollars, I would guess. Yeah.
But tell me about
this is the mini print that's offered on the Dreamer and Big Dreamer tier. You know, bigger size of it, where you see Eleanor running with her nightlight and her teddy, which actually is a title, terrifically effective dreaming defender. Yeah, that's what teddy stands for. You know, kind of going against the darkness.
The barrier defender.
Yeah. So I wanted to show the mini print a little bit better.
Ooh, he's got a bow tie.
Yeah. Yep. Because Doug looked at this and said this only solidifies his theory of anyone who wears a bow tie is evil.
Well,
that's not true. Doctor Who's fucking awesome.
I don't know, Doctor Who.
I don't know about that.
Is there Doctor Who heresy? What?
Never been a fan of the Who.
Oh, you monsters!
I think I'm more Doctor Who's never been a great show, and that's a hill I'm willing to die on.
Never.
It used to be, man.
Okay. Kick him out. Kick him out. He's done. Let's do this. We're killing the show.
You know what?
Deleting
I
liked Christopher Echelon or whatever. The guy from like Gone in 60 Seconds and
Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, Eccleston. That's his last. Because I'm like, all right, cool. Leather jacket, and he looks like Doctor Who's gonna carry a gun.
Oh, the guy from Gone in 60 Seconds. That was
Yeah, well, I mean, he was the bad guy in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, okay, the bad guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, me, I like Tennant in Doctor Who, and that's when it got really good.
Tennant.
So even if the hater there, like the hater hates it, right?
You know what? What is
go
it?
back his book.
Go back.
Go back the hater's book.
Hey, when your main villain's a trash can, your main villains are trash cans, walking trash cans. Come on now.
It sounds a lot like the SJWs on Twitter. No.
I'll be back in just 1 second.
But hey, I will say this. Positive thing of Doctor Who. What is it? I forgot. Like they look like butlers, and they have like their little brain in their hand. They have a cool design. I'll admit that. There's like a whole episode of like Satan or some sort of like pre-monster thing that sends out sonic waves where everyone kind of projects like him as Satan, and there's little weird alien monster things served them. They were supposed to be like very docile, and then like went all evil. I was like, all right, those alien things are cool. And the silent angel things. I was like, all right, that was a cool episode. There's a few good episodes I like, but for the most part, I watched it because my girlfriend at the time, she liked it. That's my
I've only watched a few episodes of The Doctor, and I didn't really like any of them. I was like, oh, this is kind of low budget and boring. And but there was I think I did watch one episode, but it was a much older episode, and I did enjoy it. I don't remember which one it was, though. It's been so long ago. Oh, Soul says dialects and lightsabers always make me think of shower heads. Okay.
Boom. So here's a cool page of Unstitched. Where like the teddy bears are, or not the teddy bears, but the bed bugs, which are these pillow creatures, tried to destroy the nightlight and got their butt kicked by our teddy, and are coming back to the darkness to kind of report their failure, which then results in this next page.
Okay, awesome. So these bed bugs, they're kind of like your low-level goons.
Yep, they are exactly that. They are low-level goons.
Gotcha.
Karen Potter.
Okay, and then we got our next. Oh dear, no.
Yeah, like I said, we're a darker all ages story. So, when you feel the darkness, bed bugs get squashed.
Hey, going, that is savage. Those poor bed bugs. I sympathize with them. Poor little fellas.
Yep, and I mean, the Boogeyman bear, which selling is what squished them, and I mean you see the cool like unstitched teddies on his back. Yeah, like I said, I wanted him to kind of have a creepy like Venom teddy bear type feel, and this kind of came across very well.
Poor teddies.
Yeah.
And who's it, Santa?
That's what I was just about to ask.
No,
sorry, my kid was talking to me.
It's all good, Sim. The Santa looking dude is essentially the Sandman. He goes by the title of Dream King, and he was the one who he gives out dreams to children, and he created the teddies to make sure that those dreams are protected. Mr. And on this one, he's basically explaining that used to be there was actually 3 Dream Kings long ago, and one of them became the darkness and then swallowed the other one, which is why the darkness is something that even he is afraid of, which is why our Teddy, who is brand new, is way over his head.
Oh, nice. So we're getting some origins. Sweet. And then that. Oh, and here's the meme.
Yes. So I got this morning by Tyler from Draw and Talk, a great comic creator and a YouTube channel. So I would recommend going on that one and check it out. But he did this, didn't even ask him to. He was like, yo, I really like your project. Check this out. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. So it's pretty much like a Pokemon card advertisement for Unstitched.
That's cool.
And like the top one, gives like a live on Indiegogo a story about a teddy who protects the dreams and imagination of a little girl. And then he even did like a dreamer, like the dreamer big dreamer perk, which with the price of like $150. You get the book, whole lot of goodies, and you get a freaking plushie. Jason Brubaker did a cover too, so you can't go wrong with that. I was like, man, that is so cool. So I get funded.
Little self promotion.
Yep, and a little promotion right there. Totally love it. I might see if I can get like this made as a card for like a stretch goal. I hit funding.
But would Game Freak and all come after you though? I feel like
what?
I feel like they might take offense.
Maybe. I don't know.
What?
I mean, it kind of depends.
Yeah.
But it would be tricky.
Yeah, it's one of those, like I said, maybe a stretch goal because I got to find more out. Because right now I kind of have it of if I make 10K, I was going to do patches first.
Okay.
On this one, I definitely want to possibly do this. But it's going to be, I got to find some stuff out. I got a friend who's a lawyer. I can ask him.
Yeah, always best to consult first.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get sued.
Getting sued for what?
Well, he was thinking of taking this little meme thing. They did the Pokemon card here.
Yeah.
And putting it as like a stretch goal for like an actual card.
If you're not selling it, it's not that big of an issue if it's just a gift. And you have to mention it on the bottom that it's not
Yeah.
Other than that, if you're not selling it, you're giving it away as just a gift.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, it's just I gotta find some stuff out to make sure I'm definitely.
It's not like you're trying to reproduce the game using the same design and selling it and creating a market.
Like one card, like boom.
Well, yeah, but you never know with those companies.
Yeah, I know Nintendo is very, very, very protective on very quick to be like, yo, here's copyright claims and strikes.
Yeah, good gosh, Nintendo's like striking everybody that even like talks about their stuff.
But you know what the funniest thing is? When it comes to strikes, CBS actually struck down their Star Trek panel on the Comic-Con at home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
really?
all the big companies right now. Okay, it happened with gaming, movies, anime. Yeah. As soon as they hit you, they strike you. They don't like you talking about their shit anymore.
Yeah, the funny thing is, what was it? Like Sony accidentally struck themselves on some Last of Us 2.
Wow.
But yeah, the Comic-Con at home that's happened this week. There was a panel for like the Star Trek, and I guess CBS didn't ease their like YouTube restrictions on it. So I think the panel was up for like maybe 10 minutes before it got like struck down.
Like, we're not making money on our things.
That's how dumb some of these people are when they're just hurting themselves with these dumb copyright claims.
I was like, oh god, this is so funny.
I mean, as long as somebody's not, straight up ripping the show and putting it on YouTube, you should just leave it alone. Let the fans make their little, videos.
But it was like they had the actors from the Star Trek show on and everything, and then boom, they struck their own stuff down. And I'm like,
nice.
That's great.
That's what they do, man. Wow.
Oh, Sam, you're up. What's you saying, Sam?
It's just a gift, dude.
Yep.
All right. No need to get so fussy.
So is preparing a smash. I'm not getting fussy. I'm eating and drinking my coffee. Why are you looking for trouble since I got here?
Since you were late.
No, I was not late. When I was not aware there was a show this morning.
No, everybody gets. No,
you're starting this up again. No.
You gave me hell. You all give me hell for being late. I come here on time. Everybody else is
once. For once.
Yeah. Even Soul was a little late getting in here.
See, easy jobs. You're trying to divert it. Get like because I keep looking, and right now, get it's fucked up. They got usually back, so I don't look back. Post them. Let's go point bus, buddy.
Is Sim roboting for everybody else?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't just
myself again.
Domo arigato, Sims roboto. Domo.
If you want.
I'm really tempted to get one of those plushies.
Do it.
I'm trying to Sam, get that. What are you doing, Sam? This isn't time for the good mornings. The intro's done. It's too late.
He's gonna do the intro at the end of the show.
Look, you don't even have the audio playing.
Ouch.
Ouch.
You botched it, Sam.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, Sam.
I'm right. Well time.
You botched.
So I think
we can hear you again.
Are we watching the musical to the new X-Men love triangle? So Wolverine, one Cyclops, and one Jean Grey, and they're just like, "Hey, good morning."
Let's just
no, don't.
Free love.
No.
I seen on my homepage on my YouTube for like recommendations, and it was your boy Zach, and he was talking about a X-Men comic where like Wolverine was like one of the girls, and they were out, having a girl out. He was with them, and drinking a little thing with them and stuff. I was like, what is going on?
Why do they do this?
Like Jesus. They really don't like their like male audience, apparently.
They don't, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, like wow.
So I would advise people, hey, if you don't like that, back Unstitched. It's pretty dope. Or Chris McGee has a cool book, The Good Night.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah,
we bears got to stick together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she does have a good book, and she needs to give me mine.
And
it's coming.
Sam is going to slowly take over Chris's channel, and then by the time Chris realizes it's too late.
Exactly.
I'm coming out next month with a Vampire Bear book. A Vampire Teddy Bear.
Yes.
That'll be like the most epic crossover.
We're gonna end up with like a Avengers like version of Teddy
just bears, yeah.
I'm down with this.
Yep, I co-sign.
The Supernet. So what's your Sim? The Supernatural Teddy?
Yep.
It's going full. Where's my Teddy?
It's gonna be the Vampire Ken Teddy.
It's like when I like launched this on like the second day, Cody from Jack Irons, he backed it and was like, "All right, now where's my funny book at?" And I'm like,
"There you go."
Already.
There you go.
I'm truly an indie creator.
Made it.
Okay, I could go with Bloody Teddy or V Bear. What do you think?
V Bear.
V Bear or Bloody Teddy?
V Bear. It's so catchy.
Right? Are you okay, Chris?
Maybe you could put Project V Bear, and that would, I don't know.
Project V Bear, yeah.
That might need work, but I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Yeah, as long as you don't put like V Wars, you're good, and Netflix won't cancel you.
Oh yeah, that show. Dude, that was trash.
What show?
I couldn't get past one episode.
Which one?
The bad thing is V
It
Wars.
was called like V Wars. Have Vampire Diaries, guys.
God. Oh
yeah. IDW like funded most of that. Like I don't think Netflix really gave them. IDW, they just money down the drain with that one.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that one like October Faction. Like, ooh, you did like 3 shows on Netflix and only one continued.
Apparently,
was the only one Netflix was like, we're willing to put money on this.
So apparently, the little cover for my volume control has came off.
Ooh.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. It must have just fell off because I was sitting here and all of a sudden I was like, I was like, oh, okay. Apparently, the wiring just shocked me. Jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Those spaghettios.
Okay, Chris, I have one answer for this shit. It's called karma, bitch.
Oh, ouch. Too far. Oh.
Savage.
Oh, okay. Sorry then. Damn it.
I didn't know this was a Comedy Central roast. Oh.
I mean, it has become that.
That's why we said the first show. It was going to be a comedy thing.
Well, this is almost like this is another level. It's almost like that Rob Lowe roast where it's just ouch. Yikes.
Oh, dude, you don't. That's why I say it shows that we're good friends. You don't go out at people like that when you're not friends with them, or at least know them.
More gibberish, Sam, that you need to translate.
He says warm teddies. They no stead, meaning warm.
Warm.
Yep.
Okay. And then he says,
I think we just find out that Soul is a furry.
Ugh.
And he thinks that Teddy is really hot. It's getting hot in here. So take up all your fur. I'm getting so hot.
You've gone too far.
I got to get my soul on.
I think that is more about Soul I ever needed to know.
I don't know what I have today. I'm on fire.
Yikes.
I need to get some tea. He says lukewarm. So I guess furries only kind of do it for him.
Oh
no, I think he meant lube, not Luke, but that's okay.
He says that was a jab and you returned it in time.
Yeah, brother.
Jeez. This chair's like squeaking.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh.
All my equipment's falling apart. Yeah, I bought this chair because it's got like speakers that I never use and all kinds of stuff built in. But I was like, oh, finally I'll have my own computer chair after all these years, and it's nice. It can roll back
Chris,
and everything.
Did you ever hear about?
He's like, this chair's got all this cool stuff. I don't use any of this cool stuff though.
Yeah.
And I don't know what WD-40 is.
And I was all like happy because I've never actually had a chair. I've always just sat down, and then I got it, and now it's all squeaky. So that's
yeah, WD-40, bruh. We'll solve your problem.
Yeah.
This whole stream has been sponsored by WD-40.
Yep.
Don't be Chris's chair.
Don't be a squeaky chair. Get WD-40 right after you're back on Stitch.
Well,
Who was it?
And then because that this is why our host is getting on Stitch on his roast show.
Well, I'm always getting roasted.
So brutal.
We love you, Chris.
Well, I know Justin does. No.
So cool.
turning into my favorite morning show. No, this is
Nah, for real, Chris is actually a good guy.
Yep.
I'm devastated.
Yeah, he's like a little brother to me, and you can notice that that's how we are, like a big brother and a little brother picking on each other.
Like you just roast them all the time.
Yeah, but it's all about love. Like,
Speaking of love, a lot of love went into this project back on Stitch.
Yep.
Nice, nicely done, Justin. Nicely done.
He's pretty good at the segues.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
I need to just let him be the host of the show. He's better at guiding it than me.
It
You
needs
can
to
de-
be
you could
you
definitely
doing
take
this
some
segue,
cues.
Chris. Lol.
Sim, you're gonna take my foot out of your ass.
You need to pay attention more to Saul in the chat.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
He says furries make my skin crawl, and then he said product placement.
There you go.
That's kind of mixed signals there.
In this book, repair Chris' especially broken heart. Well, Justin may have just let me down, and Sim, like usual, has disappointed me. But at least he hasn't came out and destroyed me.
Really?
You know what though? I'm very like if I let
usual.
you down. That means at least at one point you looked up to me, but now I let you down.
Well,
Oh, Maggie, you need to get one of those in before we end the show.
Get one of those what?
No, McGee, no.
What?
You're my only hope, McGee.
One of those slight at Chris. One of those puns.
He's trying to get you to get a jab at me. He wants the roast.
But no, she already did. I just want her to give you a jab.
No.
It's time for an uppercut. Me and Dutton were offering uppercuts. It's jab. Now it's uppercut.
I have heard
like Mortal Kombat, who doesn't know how to play the game. If I just squat down and uppercut the entire time.
No, that's not how you play it.
I have heard nothing from Maggie.
The trick is sweep, uppercut, sweep, uppercut, sweep, uppercut.
Or it's just jump, strike down, strike down, jump, strike down.
What was the other one? The rated one? Jump, like constantly doing the flight thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what he looked.
Yeah. No.
Like
I forgot what he said. Like Bumble or whatever.
Which one are you talking about?
Raiden?
Oh, Raiden, yeah.
Mortal Kombat, he does like the little fly, like Superman.
Yeah. Rams right into you, yeah.
And people would do that to you in the corner and constantly, and you're like, okay, can I get a punch? And then you get one uppercut, and the guy's like, oh, you're fucking doing an uppercut.
I hate when they just spam it.
Yeah, it's fucking so annoying.
Useless.
For me, it was Street Fighter. And my brother would always do either one of two characters. He did what was it? Was it Blanca? Was that the electric?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he would just spam the thing where he just sat there and electrocute. So I was like, well, how am I? Because I didn't know any special moves. So I'm like, well, if I try to hit him, he just shocks me. What am I supposed to do here?
Dude, my favorite fighting game was Killer Instinct. I thought that one was the shit. They just ruined it.
Wasn't that like the one with the werewolves and stuff?
It had like
was that a different one?
It had like a rap.
Well, I think you might be mistaken. Darkstalker. That one was my favorite.
Okay. Yeah,
that was a Capcom doing like monsters as a fighting game.
It wasn't an Altered Beast or something.
Yeah.
While the Killer Instinct one was the one that you had like the ice monster. You had a robot. You had Orchid with the two light staff. And the song and the fighting game of it, like they changed it. Like Mortal Kombat changed to be more like Killer Instinct. Same thing with Street Fighter, but Killer Instinct was the new baby, and they're the one that died out. They brought it back not too long ago, but it didn't work as well as Mortal Kombat did.
Samurai Show.
Probably because Mortal Kombat's big now, so then everybody's gonna think that they copied it when
But they are one of the first
ones. I think was like probably one of the new, like one of the best new fighting games. Was Skullgirls.
I liked what was it, Samurai Showdown. I remember liking that back when.
Oh, dude, I just saw Soul's comment in the chat, and he's like, "Not everybody can be healed by Jada Pickett's." Wow! Yikes!
Wow.
Raiden says, "Are you from LA?"
That's what Raiden says. Are you from LA? Are you from LA? Are you from LA? Are you from LA?
Perfect.
I almost like after this stream ends, probably gonna play Mortal Kombat just so I can laugh.
And you're
hopefully not the new game.
And then we're all gonna hit. And then we're all gonna hit Twitter going, "Fucking Soul was right."
I was like,
"Are you from LA?"
Are you from LA?
I was like that guy popping out from the side of the screen, be like, "Toasty, toasty," or Liu Kang doing that. He just bicycle kicking across the screen. There was what was that one? I played a fighting game. I never got to play much. It's called like Bushido or something. It had like weapons, and you could cut off people's hands, and they'd drop the weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Wasn't it something Bushido? But Bushido. Then there was something else that ended up with an A. It was like fantasy type of characters. That was great too. I have Inuyasha in my mind. I know that's not it, but I know it sounds the same. There was Soul Calibur that was good too.
Yeah, that was fun for the guest characters.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look here. Maybe it was Bushido Blade. Because there was a game and you had like characters.
Yeah, Bushido Blades. Yeah, yep.
And you would fight and stuff, and you could actually cut off their hands or like arms. I mean, and they'd like lose their weapons and do different things. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Anyway.
Go back Unstitched.
Yes.
Right. Don't get all stitched up and go get Unstitched. Now on Indiegogo. The right now is the only bear one on available, right? Crystal, your book's not you didn't do a second campaign for number 1, right?
No. But once we get further into fulfillment, there'll be a campaign for 2.
Like, okay.
And all the artwork's finished and everything. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you gonna be doing a second chance for the first one, or you're gonna be putting it on the campaign for number 2?
I'll just put some on the campaign for number 2, and then the rest will be just through a website. And then
Sim,
that's the plan. Yeah.
Sim, don't you say anything. Just let her fulfill this first.
At least further in, yeah.
Let me get my book.
Okay. Damn it. I'm just trying to get your hopes up. You got a number 2 coming, and you just found out that it's already all drawn. Damn it! Sorry if I'm doing a job here instead of just fucking like picking at people.
Yeah, and it'll be fun because all of the flashbacks will be in color, so that'll be fun for people.
Oh,
nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Yeah, we actually started production on part 2 of Unstitch like next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah. Because I've already paid for like the first 7 pages, part 2. So.
Me, I'm finishing inking the last page of Tales from an Adverse 1.
Nice.
And I'm already started working on number 2.
So by the time like Unstitch actually is like printed and like fulfilled or whatever, a good amount of part 2 should already be done.
So see, people say that we're all dying, that CG's dying.
No,
this sounded like a Mickey Mouse laugh, dude.
Come on, who's our real enemy right now?
No one disrespects the mouse.
You will never get me. And we're like, look at yourselves and look at ours. All
right, I got
right now. Tom King is everyone's enemy.
I got Tom King. Tom King's a fucking idiot, and he's gonna he hurts himself. I keep saying it. The best way to expose idiots, let them talk. Just let them fucking talk.
Because then they'll do a big monologue or a massive Twitter thread, and you're like, yikes.
There's no better purifier than the sunlight. You know, you want somebody to know that guy's a fucking idiot. Yeah, don't try and fucking berate him that he's an idiot. Just give him the podium. Let him prove himself to be the idiot
He'll do
that he
all
is.
The work.
Yes, he'll do it for you.
Which I will say, like, some of his earlier stuff was kind of pretty decent, but then you realize, okay, so this is the only style you know how to write. You're writing the same book over and over.
Yeah, like he's not switching it up at all or expanding.
Like your Vision was nice. Your Vision miniseries was nice.
It's the same thing as the blockbuster mentality. It's one recipe or what they call the cookie cut. Is that it? Cookie cut?
Yeah, cookie cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
that worked. Let's use that all the time and just use different sprinkles on it. Hopefully they won't notice.
I mean, there's ways you can have a certain like writing trope and style, but still be different. Dan Harmon, writer of like Rick and Morty, co-creator of Rick and Morty. He writes a 8-step like hero's journey, but he does it so different and so unique that you don't really go, oh, okay, it's the same sort of pattern. And then he even jokes on it, like season 4, the whole like story train. He made fun of his own like, yeah, I know I use a certain pattern when I write, and I'm making fun of it.
Here's another example, okay? Gail Simone. She used to write good, but she used to write like Peter David. Everybody called her out on it. You write like Peter David. You're writing exactly like Peter David. She goes, no, I'm not. I can write differently. And she tried, and she lost her job, and then she cried that it was because she was a woman. And, Comicsgate. Segue.
You know what? I never complained that she used to write like Peter David.
No, she was good when she used to write like Peter David. It used to be good.
I mean, it works, man.
I would be like, oh, that's cool, because he's a legend and an icon. Being like attached to that's pretty awesome.
But she got called on it, and even he said it. So then after that, she decided to twist it around, and then she lost her job at TC, and she goes, "It's because I'm an ugly woman."
Well, she actually used to write like a mix of like Peter David and his name is escaping me right now. He helped Richard Meyer with Expendables.
Is it like Baron?
No.
Dixon.
Chuck Dixon.
Oh, Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, she wrote very similar to like the both of them. And I mean, she even took over like Birds of Prey from Chuck Dixon, and she added a whole, because it used to be just 2 people, and she added because it used to be like I think Huntress and Oracle, and then she added like Mockingbird or whatever. And I mean, it became a really good unique dynamic. But I'm like, I just kind of wish she used to like would go back to the Chuck Dixon, Peter David style.
Yeah, Peter David was a great writer. I love this Hulk.
Okay, whatever that says.
Okay, so that one's not real. That's it. Now you're starting to sound like Yoda. That's one of the things that I thought was fun. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but that the way that Yoda talks, right, was the fact that they had a lot of French creators working for the design crew, right? All the design crew and the artists were like from Heavy Metal magazine, right? So one of the dialect of Yoda was when they realized that when you translate word by word French to English, the syntax is different, so you end up sounding like Yoda.
Ah, that's a little fun fact. Look at Sim dropping knowledge on us.
The more you know.
G.I. Joe.
Now, I do have some questions for you creators. How are how are your books going to be delivered?
Bagged and boarded.
Gemini mailers. What up?
Bagged and boarded and Gemini mailers. Yep.
It damn well better be.
Yep. Last Christmas I asked for Gemini.
I saw your post, Chris. Yeah.
And you know, and
wait, so what happened? Like, what book did you get? Like, I'm not trying. Or like, how did it arrive if you don't want to create on the bus?
Right now, I know there was what's the name of the book there of the Micah Curtis there.
Micah Curtis.
What is it?
Englewood got delivered without a bag and board. And I'm like, come on, no bag and board. It's like the first line of defense of a fucking book.
Mine was Iron Skies.
Iron Skies, seriously?
Yeah. Came in like an envelope, like hard, maybe like a harder envelope, I guess. And that's it.
Yeah, see, I've got
bagged and boarded.
Nope.
Not digging that.
Ooh.
I was quite pissed, and I'm still mad about that and other things. And
like, I feel like for the U.S., you should definitely have Gemini mailers, because that should just be a thing. But I can see overseas if you have like the harder envelopes, but you have to definitely protect it more with like some cardboard and bagging and boarding it.
Yeah, locally it's easy to get the Gemini mailers.
And
it's like one thing though.
The Geminis don't work overseas,
and they don't deliver to Canada.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, like with Winger, for instance,
I had to order them from a third party.
Like with Winger, he had like a harder envelope, but then he had cardboard inside and stuff like that. And,
yep.
But I feel like again, that should just be for overseas.
Yeah.
Just because of the price, but everything U.S. or whatever country you reside in, it should be
The only issue I had with Wingas is the print he had was the book wasn't damaged, so the book was good. But because of the hard envelope stuff, the print he had, it definitely took like the corners and stuff took some edges like trying to get into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they have backs and boards for posters and prints too.
So like the little print or whatever on the back of the book he had, mine was I was like, it's no big, truly a big issue, but
you see,
good, but it's whatever.
That's why every perk that adds to the thing are the size of the comic, so it's they can either fit in the same bag and board
space,
or
yeah.
So it fits in the mailer, and right now what I did was, I made an arrangement. I made an arrangement with Michael Beacon, so we ordered all the mailers in the States. Nice. So I get Gemini mailers for all of you guys, because that was my point, right? Because I could, and without costing me $32 to ship to you.
And because so I do have this guy. So the way I'm gonna ship him is
put it in a tube.
In a tube.
Yeah, dude, you can grab those tubes. You can fit them in.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, what I was gonna do was all right, so I was gonna put the box or the comic in like a Gemini mail or whatever, so it's like in protection. Then have the comic in the Gemini in another box. Have him box Peanuts, like the foam peanut stuff.
Yeah.
That way,
but
protected. He's protected.
But then you get to pay for the size of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, no matter what, because he is a big teddy. I'm gonna have to pay for a bigger box no matter what.
Yeah, I mean that's the tube could work because it could be like how they do Beanie Babies.
Yeah, you wrap it and then you fit it in the tube. It'll be protected as hell though.
I gotta see if I can find a tube big enough because he's not small.
Okay.
Like they usually provide ones at UPS stores and stuff like that, or FedEx ones. Yeah.
He's like 12 inches tall.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, so I'm still trying to Like my initial thing was box, but because you mentioned the tube, I'm gonna look into that, see if I can find something.
Check into it. It's making sure that your stuff's protected. Like it's one of the things that I keep telling people. Sometimes cutting corners of certain things, it's stupid. Sometimes you're better to just like put a little bit more, pay the price to make having tracking is important.
I agree. Yeah.
So it says Vinny T is the ace in packaging. If it wasn't still somewhat cardboard, you'd need a cutting torch to open.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. The funny part, the funny part though, is I actually that free print that came with the hardcover Through the Woods, it actually came damaged because of I guess it was in like a baggie or something it was in, but it wasn't like fully covering it or something. And somehow I guess it must have got bent or something. It was outside of the thing. And the front must have got bent. So it was at like a right angle when I got it.
Yeah, because it was a bit bigger than the book.
Yeah. So it was at like a right angle. Like the top part that was exposed was like bent at a right angle and stuff. So I put it between some books and stuff to see if it'll flatten out.
I mean, like I said, that's why I make sure that usually all the perks are the size of the book. Or like right now, like if the people had like a 9x11 sketch or something, anything that's bigger than the book, well, you're gonna be getting a second shipment direct from me.
Yeah, see, that's why the poster like a fold-out poster, so it's gonna have creases, but kind of like what is it? The Jawbreakers posters.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's big, but then you kind of fold it, and then boom, it just fits like in the back of the book. And the mini prints are also going to be like maybe 5x7. So,
but there's some people are getting them folded and put it in a bag and board.
Yeah. But now, if I ever did original art, that would definitely go out separate.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. When I got my Iron Sights, I think he had it in a tube. The posters and stuff. Yeah, I think he put my posters and stuff in a tube.
It's good. It's good for protecting art, especially or poster or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's also a good, dude. It's usually when you open your box, the box leaves, right? The tube, you open it, it's still good to put it away and keep it in there. It's storage.
Touche.
I mean that was my reason, because I was checking into like selling the 11x17, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy some top loaders. I'm gonna need to buy some of those 11x17 cardboard rigid mailers. And I'm looking at the pricing, and I'm like, hold on a second, how much are tubes? Huh? Tubes are way more protective.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to find actually for one separate thing, one ship separate, because we did a first 48-hour backing raffle.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a foil print based on the Jason Brubaker cover. So that is actually probably going to be shipped out separate, because it's going to be 13x19. At the very bottom. Boom. We did a 48-hour, first 48-hour backer raffle. And all the red and stuff is going to be foil. So the backer who won that's probably going to be shipped out separate.
Oh, that's...
Or at least put into a separate thing to make sure it's protected. Because it's a 1 out of 1.
Yeah, I made sure to back mine when you launched on Shay's stream.
I appreciate
a copy. And now I just gotta resist the urge to get that plushie.
No, you don't. Buy it. You want the bear book. You want the bear. You want the whole shebang.
You want the book bear.
You can be like, yo, look, I have a limited edition. Look at me, I'm a big collector of Unstitch. Boom.
You can
so
say
one day
you have the bear.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna do another bear for part 2.
if we keep doing these shows for several years, the books will completely fill Chris's background at some point. Yeah, it is starting to get filled up. I've got 3 stacks.
How did Chris die? He backed so many books it avalanched on him.
There's some more for the pile.
Well, there's worse ways you could go. You know.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that. We're gonna have to get that box ready soon too.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And I need to send some.
There we go.
He's buying so many books that sometimes I go, hey, grab a second one. I'll pay you. Ship it to me. Hey, I shave shipping.
Soul says Chris might find the lack of Teddy somewhat unbearable.
Soul is the shit. So, Chris, reminder: it's an hour 45 minutes in and 39 seconds.
I know. I was going to start wrapping it up. I was getting there because
supposedly.
I was.
See, there's that subtle jab.
There you go. Yeah, dude, she's just Muhammad Ali, like out of nowhere. Boom.
My hopes have been dashed upon the rocks. My last light has been extinguished.
Just like a butterfly.
Not that much.
I mean, hers is a very subtle jab. Sim's over here trying to throw haymakers.
But that is why I was asking about the deliveries. That was starting to be my wrap-up questions. I'm getting there.
Yeah, people should be starting to get their blood hunt within the next 2 weeks. So
now, McGee, have you sent any of yours out, or are you still just in the packing phases?
Packing, yeah.
Got you. All right, so how many more days we got? Oh, we still got 23 days left on Unstitch.
Yeah,
we got plenty of time. But don't wait around. Let's get this fun.
Please.
What's Soul saying here? Damn, without Anthony on the show, Sim is very pedantic on the time. That is true, Soul.
Well, touche.
Yeah, when Anthony's around, I gotta fight Sim to wrap it up.
What do you want me to say? You put me and Anthony on the stream, and we talk shit. We'll talk for a long time. Dude, that debate that we did versus SJW, dude, that was awesome.
But all right, we are getting pretty high up there on the time. We're almost like twice as long as we're supposed to, so I guess
almost 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we should start to do the wrap up. So let us start with you, Miss McGee, and your written statements.
I guess you guys can find me on Twitter at Crystal McGee, and it's McGee on YouTube. Yeah, just the way it looks on screen, and yeah. My book will be shipping soon, and you can find more updates on Twitter.
Oh, you also have a what's that Twitter? Your other Twitter account? Was it like
Mystical Comics?
Yeah. I always forget.
Yep. There'll be updates there too, as always.
All right, Mr. Sim is muted. All right, Mr. Dutton then.
I'll give my time back to Mr. Sim. Since he's unmuted.
What's this?
No reverse. Wow.
What is this?
What is Sim doing?
What are you doing? Sam, are you trying to get this stream taken down?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Have a nice day. That's what I had to say. Have a nice
Really,
day, buddy.
Really?
And then the channel was struck. No.
Boom!
This was
Gone.
all right. Well, Sim apparently decided he wanted to promote Toby today.
So, if we're not struck down, buy Unstitch. It's pretty dope. All the art is done. Just need the funds to get a letter in print and hopefully give it to you very, very shortly afterwards. And McGee is pretty dope. Check her out.
Well,
Sim
thanks,
is kind of alright. You can, I guess, check him out every now and then. And then Chris is.
I'm kind of all right.
Hey, I've been throwing jabs at Chris all day. Chris needs a little bit of backup.
Give me room to breathe.
Yeah, I would have taken he's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
It's the kind of all right.
It's kind of.
It's like double negative makes a positive, right? All right.
There you go. So back on Stitch. Buy a bear, Chris. No pressure.
I'm actually tempted because my niece likes stuffies and she does buy the Beanie Babies and things like that. So she might actually like that bear.
Nice. Until it's like nighttime and like she wakes up in the middle of the night and
it's
two glowing eye. Then you might be the worst uncle ever.
Oh no, there's worse.
Bad connection and Bungie is a horrible combination.
And thank you, Soul, for being with us in the chat the entire time. It's been great.
Soul is MVP. He is the other co-host of the show.
Yep.
He is crucial to this show.
Yeah, he's the co-host in the chat.
That's right. All right, and as for me, of course, please do sub and like and all that good stuff. And of course, thanks everybody for coming in the chat, and of course, thanks to our guests, Mr. Dutton, and McGee's starting to pop on so much he's going to end up being a co-host.
Oh, too funny.
Oh dear, she said, "Uh-oh, that's not good."
No, I mean it's cool.
Oh, no. Which means we will not be getting.
I've never been a host before.
That's the stress of being a host.
I got more fan art. It's so exciting. I'm sorry.
And of course, I am also on Twitter at Kino Subway. If you wish to follow me on there. And yeah, that's all I've got.
See, Soul is giving me a warning. Watch your back, Sim.
Ooh, it's a threat. No.
Oh, and there's Alismat showing up right at the end. Hello, sir.
Well, hello. Goodbye. We're heading out.
So I'm guessing that Soul is seeing the same thing as I did. It's like Chris just said, Crystal's going to be replacing Sim soon.
Oh, please, Sim.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now we're turning this into a Latino drama TV show. How dare you?
Now, by that logic, that means Soul's replacing you. That means Aaron's replacing you. That means Carla's replacing you because we was considering her a co-host.
Yeah, that's all the times you're trying to replace me, dude.
I think he's trying to say something, man.
Like, we're not big on cancel culture, but it does seem like Sim's trying to get canceled on this stream. Like, man, look at all these possible co-hosts that could happen.
Right? Like, wow.
I just like having people on with me. It's fun.
Okay. Okay. Joke aside, I'm not going anywhere. It's the last roast before we close.
Sol says morning roast telenovela.
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Telenovela. Sí, señor. Muy caliente. Ay, ay,
ay. But
my bro's gonna want to kill me because he hates when I do my Mexican accent. I'm unlocking my door.
Oh, okay. All right. So thanks everybody for joining. Thanks Osmat for popping in at the end. I actually didn't get to go watch his show yesterday. I didn't watch Adam AF's show either.
Oh, you heretic! We even
He's
sent you a link.
Too early, man. I always miss it.
I went home and I honestly have been mad for like the past 3 days. And so I went home and I was tired and grumpy, and I just went home and just fell asleep until like 4 o'clock. All right, but
that explains so much.
What are you talking about, Sam?
What?
What? God damn it, Sam. But all right, everybody.
Have a good one.
Later. See you
later,
on Monday.
Everybody.
Later.